Sonic has saved the princess from Dr. Eggman. Blaze and Silver both seal Mephiles away through the cost of Blaze's life, and Shadow Rouge and Omega defeated Mephiles from destroying the world and coaxing Shadow to join him. But only one story remains. What will happen in the last story of Sonic the Hedgehog 2006? Well, you're about to find that answer out right now. Alright, ladies and gents, welcome to the finale of the Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 Let's Play. We are now doing the last episode. I must point that out right now that I actually like the fact that this was actually set off after all three of the stories of the game, with Iblis looking extremely sinister. I must point out that for those who are, this is probably really stroby though. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, that was really badly placed, wasn't it? Ah. Oh, and just look at it, possibly the most pathetic death animation ever in a video game. Yeah, very pathetic, isn't it?
Sonic!
Oh, right. Oh, but listen out for Mephiles' most epic evil laugh. Oh god, I love that laugh. I still like that laugh after all those years of playing this game. Oh my god, here we go.
Yes, Elise. Don't cry. No matter what happens.
Oh.
Then
No.
it begins.
No!
Sorry, I could not resist using that. But honestly, that was the part where
Finally, the seal
the
is
seal of
broken.
Iblis is broken.
At long last, I'll be able to
My
join with
true wife.
you.
Future
Iblis.
wife. That's Iblis.
Now, Chaos Emerald. It's time for the final curtain call.
So basically, what he's going to do is fuse with Iblis, isn't he? We'll see what happens. Yes, well, we also rejoin Shadow Rouge and Omega, where there's a massive pool where the Mephiles clones was. There's those Chaos Emeralds. Oh, here we go. Blinded by the Chaos Emerald shine. Okay, so now. So of course, what? So here we go. Iblis is going to be Mephiles and Iblis are going to fuse together with powerful Chaos Emeralds. And this basically rebirths Solaris. What's he going to do? Well, find out now. Basically, he's condemning the space-time continuum to avoid a spatial distorted void.
What is this? Where are we? What's going on?
Is this because of that light?
The Chaos Emerald has disappeared.
Silver?
What are you doing here? This is all so confusing.
It's all because of Solaris.
It seems we were all caught by the spatial distortion.
Iblis's seal has been broken. Due to Mephiles' manipulation.
Sonic? No. You don't think...
Unfortunately, Tails. Unfortunately, he is dead. Thanks to Mephiles.
Mephiles played us all for fools. His plan all along was to cause the princess to be so consumed with despair that
Wasn't that your plan all along, Egghead face?
So that's why he wanted me to kill Sonic.
Well, guess what? You were so gullible to believe him earlier on, Silver.
Solaris!
This creature will consume all existing timelines, and time itself will collapse and disappear into nothingness.
The instability of time caused this time-space rift.
It won't remain for much longer.
We've no time to waste. We've got to defeat it now.
We've got no time to
No,
waste.
it is a transcendent life form that exists in the past, present, and future. Defeating it here, now, would do nothing.
No, I won't give up. There has to be a way. If you say it exists in the past, present, and future, I'll destroy them all at once! Certainly. It might have been possible if he was still alive.
Well, fortunately, all hope seems lost without Sonic.
Sonic! Sonic!
What's that?
Sonic,
What's the matter?
I feel Sonic's presence in the wind. I don't think he's dead yet.
What?
I'm sure of it. It's not too late.
Of course! Let's call him back with the power of the Chaos Emeralds!
And then I realised that Silver's got a plan.
Focus your thoughts on using its power to perform this miracle. You can do it, Princess!
I can?
You were the vessel that was used to seal Iblis.
Then what he realises.
You should be able to use the gem's power to rescue Sonic's soul.
Then he read the Shadow of Rouge. Shadow of Rouge realised that Princess was the one who sealed Mephiles.
I'll do it.
Well, everybody's ready to get the Chaos Emeralds. But then Eggman helps as well.
Solaris flung the Chaos Emeralds to the distant corners of this distorted world.
To collect them all in time, we'll have to split up.
But then it looks like the high five is there.
I'll go too. Because it's for Sonic. So Elise, watch over him.
Knuckles didn't know where he was going. Okay, so now that we got those cutscenes out of the way, welcome to the final level of the game, End of the World. So basically, Sonic has died thanks to Mephiles unleashing a Chaos Lance right into his abdomen, killing him instantly. And now because Iblis and Mephiles was fused together with the power of the Chaos Emeralds, causing the ReBirth of Solaris, the whole of the space-time continuum has been voided, has been condemned into a void. And Silver, by Silver's, recommendations, everybody needs to get to all 7 of the Chaos Emeralds to revive Sonic after, so that they can actually save the space-time continuum. But without Sonic, all hope seems lost. So basically, we're going into 7 of the game's 9 levels with 7 of the game's 9 main playable characters. So basically, in the order we got Tails, who we played as now in Crisis City. Then we have Omega in Lane Core, who is coming up next, and who we're seeing now. Then we got Knuckles in Tropical Jungle. Then of course we got Silver in Dusty Desert, Rouge in Wave Ocean, Amy in White Acropolis, and finally Silver in, I believe it's well, Kingdom Valley. Yes, okay then. So basically, your enemies in this stage are, alongside the Iblis monsters, you've got 2 of the Iblis, you've got 2 Solaris eyes. These are orange red ones, which will throw boxes at you, which we've seen there. And of course, the blue eyes. The red eyes are possibly the least of your problems, even though they are really annoying. The ones that you have to avoid at all costs is, of course, the purple ones. If you so much as touch the purple one, you are instantly dead. And the worst thing is, it also sucks you in, so you have to be quick and avoid it with your very life. The only time you can actually retract those Solaris eyes is, of course, using these pedestals. These orb pedestals, which of course light up the space-time continuum. Once the space-time rift gets darker, more eyes will appear, making your job a lot harder. I missed that pedestal. So once you light it up, you actually temporarily make the space-time continuum you reorganize the space-time continuum a little bit more, you know. The space-time continuum stabilizes for a very short period of time. So, and that's about it. So basically, in order to get, so basically, this whole premise of end of the world is basically like Cannon's Core. Basically, Cannon. You remember Cannon's Core? Well, it's multiple characters. Only except 7 characters are searching for the Chaos Emeralds in order to revive Sonic. In my honest opinion, End of the World, in my honest opinion, is possibly not. To be really honest, there are somewhat areas that are really, really easy though. Some includes Tails, Knuckles, and Rouge's parts, and possibly Omega's are probably the easiest ones. But the ones that are really hard are probably Silver's, Shadow's, and Amy's. So what you're doing is you're trying to defeat a lot of enemies while avoiding. You're trying to get all the Chaos Emeralds while avoiding the blue eyes. Now, what I said, you have to avoid the blue orbs, the blue Iblis eyes, with a very light, because they are voids. Basically, what I'm doing is I'm trying to stop them. I do apologise for, of course, that sound, but unfortunately I have a really, really terrible cough all throughout this week, and I'm finding it hard to speak at the mic without actually having a very tickly, without having a bit of a tickle in my throat. So basically what you're doing is basically stopping these Iblis monsters, as well as trying to avoid getting hit by those, trying to get pulled in by the purple Iblis eyes.
Alright, Sonic, here I come.
So basically, now that we've done Silvers, we get on with the next one, Rouge. Like Knuckles, Rouge's gliding abilities makes it, you blow over this in no time. Knuckles is possibly the shortest one of the lot. Basically, considering that Rouge's gliding ability is a lot better, is a lot more, you know, natural than that of Knuckles is. Basically, because gliding is a lot more, you know, better in this game than Knuckles. You can actually blow over that. And now we get, of course, to the worst part of the stage, played as Amy. Ah! Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. Because Amy is possibly the worst character in the game because of her slow speed, hers is possibly the hardest part of the stage, in my honest opinion. Considering how she has the considering that she has the world's most incredibly delayed hammer strike, as well as the double jump that kills all of her, you know, momentum. It's easy to get hits one too many times, or even grind to up. And the worst part is you have to do the hammer strike while you're standing perfectly still and near an enemy, which makes the whole thing even worse. Making the problem. This problem is much more worse though. Let's have a look, man. Son of a bitch! But then again, if you know what you're doing, then it's not too bad. Then basically, I got through it, no problem. But I will admit, that's possibly the worst part of the stage for me. So now we go into the best part of the stage, playing as Shadow. Considering that his chaos powers are pretty much good, and possibly one of the best. Shadow is probably my favourite main character in the game. It won't take very long because Shadow actually has a lot of power because of this part. Because this one has got a lot more pathways to actually attend to, and because of the eagles, you'll be able to try to know which path is the fastest, though. You have a lot of areas. Also, if you're playing in this stage, try and find any extra life capsules. Try and see if you can find any of them. Try getting a load of extra lives in this stage as well. It will help. So we're nearly with the final chaos. We've collected 6 or 7 chaos emeralds, but we've only got one more to collect, and the one we got to collect is the one with Shadow. Alright, so now we got to get those extra life capsules for, of course, the final fight. Potential final fight, by the way. Get the final chaos emerald, and booyah! Yes. The stage is done. Now we get an S rank as well.
Perfect.
So finally we've done it, and we've finally done it. We've finally got this stage done. And of course we got this part done. So we'll see you guys next time for when I'm going to be finishing off Sonic the Hedgehog 2006. So I'm finishing things off in the last part, ladies and gents. So I'll see you guys next time. So Mephiles has now finally killed Sonic and made Elise cry to release Iblis. Having done that, both Iblis and Mephiles fused together to rejoin as Solaris and to destroy the space-time continuum and voiding it. Fortunately though, all the main cast is left intact except for Blaze, and they all mourn Sonic's death. However, Silver gets the idea of getting the Chaos Emeralds to bring Sonic back to life in order to save the space-time continuum and to stop Solaris once and for all. Will Solaris be stopped? Will the end be at sight? Join me for the grand finale of Sonic the Hedgehog 2006.
Come on, let the fuse, he's a rocket and he's ready to go. Cause now the countdown has started and he's ready to blow. He's got the dope sounds bumping and his stereo. That's fast, putting on the show.
Of course! Let's call him back with the power of the Chaos Emeralds.